Good morning. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into an ARK stream. Gratson getting first. Oh my goodness. That's the first time I've seen you there. I've never seen Zom here before. Like, as, you know, being first. Congratulations. Wow. I can't see chat. Hold on. I can't see you guys, so I don't know if anyone's saying anything. I don't even know who's here. Hello Konun. Hello Vess. Hi Zomagod. Hello Azora. Hello Oblivion. Hello Flofadu. Hello Nimby. Takes me a while to get everybody. What are we doing today? I'm playing some Corekeeper. You know, I forgot how to stream again this morning. I was like, all right, I came back to my desk with my cup of coffee and I put down my cup of, I had 2 cups in my hand. I had 1 cup of water, 1 cup of coffee, put it both down. And then I was like, all right, guys, I'm ready in my head, right? I was like, I'm ready. And then I sat down and then immediately my cursor starts hovering over the stop streaming button. I was about to end stream. I was about to go, all right, it's time to stop. We were in the starting soon screen if for context. So like the stream already started. And I was like, wait, hold on. I don't think this is the right button. I don't think I should be pressing this. And then I read it again. And I was like, this is stop streaming. This is a stop streaming button. I thought you were just sleeping. Again, it was, oh God, last night. Yeah, I'm a little late to stream today, so I apologize, but last night at around like 9:30, that was around the time I got home, 9:30 p.m., and I was like, I have like 3 deadlines due today. I have 3 deadlines due. And so I was working my ass off. I chugged a whole cup. When I say cup, I mean my tumbler. My tumbler is massive. It's one of those like big metal tumblers that I have. I chugged a whole cup of tea. It was full of Earl Grey tea, and I was like, I should have enough caffeine, right? And I was like, I don't think so, because I started getting really tired around like 10. So around 10, I went to the kitchen. I was like, all right, time to make myself a nice coffee. And I worked my butt off until 2 a.m. But I'm still hella tired because I wake up at like 6 a.m. every morning. Caffeine crash. I think so. Maybe that was it. I think it was a caffeine crash. It sucks. It sucks. I need to find some time to be like, okay, I need to sleep at a certain time every single day and wake up at the same time every single day. And actually, you know how I schedule my daily streams? Like, we always start at around 9 a.m. in the morning for me, at least. 9 to 12, 3 hours. I need to do that with like all of my work too. Because right now, every day is a little bit different. Every day is different. It's not routine. But the thing is, I need routine. In order for me to work and like not think about anything else, I need routine. Because outside, if I don't do that, then I end up either one, getting distracted, or I find something else to do that's probably shouldn't be as prioritized. And I stop making time for the things that are important. For example, my deadlines. It's great. Everybody should learn all about habits. Everybody should learn about routine and habits. It's a really good trait to have. Sticking to your habits and sticking to your routines. I just admit defeat. Who admits defeat? What? My brain's not here. What? The hell am I reading it? Lyrion, hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. It might not always work out because the work can take longer than expected. Yes, I agree. But still, blocking in time is good because even if you don't finish it, you still did something. You still made progress, and I think that's what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming to finish things, I'm aiming to do it. It's always the first step that's always the hardest. Did you have your coffee yet, Ark? No, it's really hot. I just made it. It just came out from under the coffee machine, so I'm waiting for it to cool down. That's what I do. Every time I press the start streaming button, I run to the kitchen. I'm like, time to make my coffee, which is why sometimes I arrive here and I go, I left my coffee in the kitchen. I didn't grab it yet because it was still in the middle of brewing. But today was fine. Today is good. Oh, you mid-defeat to Zom beating you first. Oh, that's what you mean. What even is corekeeper? Hi, Snaky. Hello, Ridgeway. Hello, Jaivu. Jaivuz. Blessed with short hair Ark. Does it do like this? Flutters my eyelashes. My eyelids. Corekeeper is a very pretty pixel game. Hello, Sapling. Professor Sapling. It's a very pretty pixel game. It's very similar to Terraria. It also has some similarities to Minecraft. It also has some similarities to Stardew. So I want you to take all three of those games and then shove them in a box and shake them around and then take it back out, and that is Corekeeper. So there's bossing in the game. You're kind of exploring, you're surviving, you gotta eat food, you gotta make food, you can decorate stuff, you can summon bosses, explore new areas, unlock new areas, level up your class. There's skill points, there's talent points, there's a whole skill tree. It's great. It's really fun. I do suggest you try playing it one time because honestly, everybody has their own play styles. So the way I play may not be the same as the way that you play, and you're like, I don't like the way that Ark did this. So if anytime you think that way, I'd be like, all right, you know what? Play it. Try playing it. I love this game. I love this game a lot. I think everybody should try it at least once. And you can play with friends. It's multiplayer. There's a multiplayer option that you can also craft stuff, build stuff, factory. You can make a whole ass factory in the game. You must unkeep the cores. No, you keep the cores. That's what's called corekeeper. Keep them. Keep the cores. Keep the cores. Originally, I was picturing Slime Rancher meets the orbs from Motor Slice. You know what's funny? I don't know any of those games. I know of Slime Rancher. I don't know what it's about. Other than the fact that you breed slimes, maybe? And the Motor Slice? No idea. They're peak games. Maybe I should be playing these games. Maybe you should be the one going, Ark, I encourage you to try playing these games because they're really fun. Instead of me going, I encourage you to try some Corekeeper because it's really fun. It's super cozy and cute. I've seen some screenshots. And I've seen like there's different types of slimes as well. You have a gun and you pick up slimes with it or something, right? I'm not sure. I don't know if they should sponsor me. I know they should. I'm so good at convincing people to play Corekeeper. I bet everybody here is playing Corekeeper right now, parallel playing with me. That's what's happening. Am I wrong or am I wrong? You can fuse slime. You can fuse them. So wait, do you get like a whole new breed, like a different look of slimes every time you fuse the slimes? I think the reason why I haven't played it is because it's 3D and it makes me motion sick. I need to sit properly. My back hurts. Oh, I'm sitting at an angle. Oh, so you fuse them to create a new type of slime. I kind of like that. I love that idea. Not just kind of, I really love that idea because it's a bit like, I want to say Pokemon. Even though Pokemon itself is probably a little off, but the reason why I loved Pokemon when I was a child is because I love the element of surprise when it came to Pokemon evolutions. Like, for example, I would get myself, I don't know, like a Squirtle. No, was I a Squirtle fan? No, I had a Bulbasaur. Oh, god. Excuse me. And I was like, I wonder what a Bulbasaur evolves into. I don't know. I evolve it and I'm like, oh, it still kind of looks like a Bulbasaur, but a little uglier. And then I'd be like, I wonder what the third evolution looks like. I'm so curious. And then I would evolve it into a Venusaur and I'd be like, this is hella ugly. But it was still fun. I like trying to figure out what the end result looks like. Hi, Groove. Welcome in. Oh, hold on. Call me Six Eyes because I have 2 pairs of glasses. I like the small ones more. Whatever. How do I... Oh, whatever. But we'll keep this. We'll keep the size. It's fine. Everything's okay. How did that happen? It's probably because one time the glasses stopped working, so I had to re-summon it. So I ended up with 2 pairs of glasses. I'm 6-7 Eyes. That's me. Hi, Mr. Brian. Hi, Wilder. 2 times the magnifying power. It is. Have you guys tried putting 2 pairs of glasses on your face? It is a little bit readjusting. It's pissing me off. I'm like, it's not centered. The glasses are not centered. I have to center them. The heck was I talking about? Have you tried putting 2 pairs of glasses on your face? It's like you can see into the 4th dimension. You do see a lot of blurriness, but at the same time you're like, I think the blurriness is like tapping me into like some other portal. Into a different space entirely. I did not get a live notification from Discord. Oh no! Now that you mention it, I think some people aren't even on Discord, so they use Twitter as a way to determine whether or not I am streaming, and I didn't put any announcement on Twitter. No live notification on Twitter. I should probably do that now. What is a good picture, guys? Should I just put up a thumbnail or something? Do I put up a thumbnail? Or should I should just screenshot this. I'll screenshot the stream. I'll be like, okay, guys. Guys, say whatever you want in chat right now because that's going on my Twitter. I just realized short-haired Ark has returned. There we go. We'll use that. Thank you, Wilder. Hold on, my CC besties thinking of quitting his cash cow game. You gotta AFK. Wow, that's a really good. That is a really good message. All right, there we go. So I screenshotted you guys. We're going on Twitter right now. I'm gonna paste this. Let's see. Instead of like a live notification circle, actually, you know what? Whatever. Yapping my butt off. All right. That's a good tweet, right? And then we add a link because we always add a link because how else are people gonna find my stream without a link? The yapping comments. There we go. All right, and then we have a link icon. All right. There we go. Below. All right. So that notification's up. Finding the Ark stream with dowsing rods. Like how it? Wait, hold on. How does a dowsing rod work? Does it scan metal? I need to search this up. Is it? How does it? So it's like a magnet almost. Are you calling me a clanker? Sorry, are you calling me a robot? I have no metal pieces in my body outside of, like, I don't know, magnesium from the meat that I eat. Gonna have to post your link in lampposts and newspaper columns. Imagine that's what I do every single day. So I've been trying to go on walks every day now. It's a little warmer. It's still freaking 13 degrees outside. It's like 15 degrees outside, 13 degrees outside. It's really goddamn cold. How do you know if whether or not I have a stack of flyers in my hand? In that hour that I'm walking outside, I'm actually plastering my face everywhere. Bro, it's magnesium. Shake my head. Well, it's not just magnesium that I eat, Miggy. It's iron too, and potassium. What else is metal? Potassium, magnesium, zinc. I actually use. You know what's interesting is that one of the main ingredients for one of the skincare products that I have, it's just zinc. It's literally just zinc. Iron-blooded? No. Ew. My coffee's salty. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Whatever. Ignore it. It might dock your general location if you were to do that. I think so. But maybe it's worth it. Like, I thought about, I was like, you know what would be really freaking funny? One of the local grocery stores, there's constantly like an ad space that's not used. Like, nobody uses it. And it's always like, rent out the space. There's always an ad going, rent out the space. Just call this number, go on our website, and then put your ad here. And I was like, well, it's been like this for the past 3 months or so. I'm like, what happens if I just put myself on there? Imagine going to a grocery store, like a local grocery store, not even a big one. It's not like Loblaws or Walmart or any of the like the big grocery. I don't know. What do people go to? Food Basics, Sobeys. You just walk into like one of those family-owned dingy grocery store and there's just a VTuber. There's just a VTuber on the screen. I think about that every now and then. Like, why are we just marketing on the internet? Why aren't we marketing like outside? In real life? We need like actual physical posters. We need posters everywhere. We need ad space. At the bus stops, right? Put your face in the bus stops. And the train stations. In the train itself. People are gonna be sitting in the train, they're gonna be so bored. They're gonna be looking around everywhere. You might as well just put your face there on the train. Look, it's a VTuber. A VTuber on the train. You're gonna get a lot of confused people wondering what the hell is a VTuber. I think it's great. We should normalize this. Why is VTubing so niche? It's just regular. At the end of the day, VTubing is just streaming with an avatar. Right? You don't even have to write VTuber on there because VTuber is confusing. Virtual YouTuber. We're not even YouTubers. I'm a Twitch streamer. It should be called like V streamer or like V Twitcher. Okay. That sounds terrible. V streamer. I'm a virtual streamer. I'm not a tuber because tubers are potatoes. Potatoes and carrots, that's what a tuber is. A root vegetable in the ground. That's what a tuber is. So like the entire word VTuber just makes no sense to me. It originated from YouTube, yes, but I think we should evolve with the times. You're kind of potato. What? Okay, it's time for me to launch Corekeeper. I've had enough of this, all these insults. Call me a vegetable? Okay, it's launching. Most streamers are virtual though. True. So it should be virtual streamer. This stream is on YouTube as well, isn't it? I mean, it is now, yes. It is now. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like this like a year ago. Now we are multi-streaming. I love potatoes. It's so versatile. Actually, me too. I had potatoes last night. You know, maybe I don't mind being a potato. Maybe I don't mind at all. Maybe I will be a potato. I will be a tuber. The rice of vegetables. I had scallop potatoes last night. They're my favorite. It is carbs. I think I would prefer having potatoes over rice because there's just so many, much more. How do English? There's a lot more. There we go. There's a lot more nutritional. Potatoes have so much more nutritional value. My head's not here right now. How is a streamer supposed to stream when she forgot how to speak English? Potatoes are a staple. It's not an insult. You know what? I will be a potato. You know what? I will take it as a compliment. Anytime you guys call me a potato, I would just be like, thank you. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I want it to be. Scallop tater enjoyer? Yes! Yes, I love scallop taters. French fries? Yum yum. French fries, mashed potatoes, scallop potatoes, tater tots. There's so many options. Hash browns. Yum. Loaded potatoes, roasted potatoes, potato wedges, poutine, GLaDOS style. What is that? Never heard of that one before, but sure. If that's another potato option, then yeah, there we go. Very versatile. One of the best foods out there. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Kay. Hi, Kay. Good morning. Wait, what do grandmothers call their grandchildren? Like, no, they call them youngins, lads. Good morning, lad. I hope you have a wonderful Monday so far. Tater pies? Never had that. But that does sound scrumptious. I want to try everything. You have to play Portal 1 and Portal 2. Damn it! You know, I did try to play Portal. Got so dizzy, I stopped. I was forced to play it in class. And now you're probably wondering, Ark, why are you playing games in class? Why are you being forced to play games in class? I took a game design course. I was in game design. Or a game design program. Yeah, motion sickness. So Portal's like the worst for me because you have to move around a lot. If I'm just walking in a straight line and it's a walking simulator, I'd be like, it's fine. It's okay. I can handle it. But Portal, no. You're always looking around everywhere. It's too much for me. My professor brought her whole, was it PS2? PS3? Some console, whatever console Portal was on. And she was like, okay guys, I want you to take a look at Portal and we're gonna learn about level design. And then everybody sat around this big TV and then we all played Portal. Dex to Sync, hello, good morning. Hope you have a splendid day. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having a blast right now. I'm having a blast. We're just yapping. I know we should be playing Corekeeper. I have Corekeeper launched right now. It's on my screen. Base Professor, she was so cool. She was so freaking cool. One of my favorite professors because she was very real with us. She wasn't, you know, you can tell. Sometimes you talk to a professor and they're like, you can tell that they're just there for their job. And they're really serious about the topic that they're teaching. And they treat you like a child. Right? They're like, yeah, sit down, you're not allowed to do anything. Listen to me because the only thing important right now is like whatever I'm telling you. But I love professors who actually treat you like a fellow person. Become a teacher so I can make students watch me stream. That works. Yeah, she would talk about her life a lot and she'd be like, yeah, we would have like ongoing conversations about MMORPGs and like World of Warcraft. And then she'd be like, yeah, I have no time for MMORPGs. But she was like really old. She was like reaching her 60s or whatever. She's like, once I retire from teaching, I'm gonna sit down at home and just play WoW. She's like, I'm just gonna play World of Warcraft every single day and I'm gonna have the best time of my life. And I'm like, you know, you go, girl. Why didn't I have cool teachers like this? I don't know. But I still remember her complaining, going like, I don't, like literally in the middle of her teaching some subject, some topic, she just pauses and she goes, why the heck am I even teaching you guys this? Because you guys aren't gonna get a job in game design. Which is true. which is very, very true. And then she just keeps going. And me with Final Fantasy 14. I love MMORPGs. Hello, Nessa. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well, having a wonderful morning so far. Thank you. I hope you are too. You never know, Ark. I think the only way you can really get into game design is if you make your own games. You have to be indie designer for probably a few years first, release a few indie games before you get into the big industry. Because anytime you try to apply, like outside of, you know, just graduating, your what do you call the green thumb? You're still very new, and people are gonna be like, "How many years of experience do you have? Do you have a portfolio?" And of course, the answer is gonna be like, "No." So you have to go indie. If you're looking for a job in game design, you won't make the game yourself and become noticeable enough for people to recruit you. Exactly. Just like that. Just like that. And it's hard because game design requires a lot of times it requires a lot of funding. Especially with what we have now. And if you can become the next Eric Barron, whatever his name is, a concerned ape. But that guy like worked his ass off. Game design is hell. I feel like you would know Rewinds. Rewinds has made a game. Rewinds is part of Game Studio. What is it called? You're free to advertise yourself. I just don't remember. Eggs. There's an egg. There's an egg in the studio name. Is there? I completely forgot, man. My memory's terrible. Hello, Akira. Oh, it's called Bite GG. There, Bite Egg. Bit Egg. Bit egg. I'm like, I swear to God, there's an egg in there. It's not Bite GG. It's Bit egg. I'm gonna jump off a cliff now. Art is expensive. It is. It's very expensive. That's why you learn how to draw it yourself. I think concerned ape did all the art himself, even though he's not an artist. Yes, but egg. Bit egg. Different skills, because designing is the only skeleton. Actually implementing this stuff is hard and requires a lot of different talents. Yeah, I've worked in a team before in school. It's never fun. I don't like working on projects with a team. Everybody has different visions, especially if everyone you're working with is a game designer. It just doesn't work out. You need people to specialize in certain things. The artist needs to just go, yeah, just, I don't care what you do with it, just give me the work. Self-promo in chat. No, I said feel free. Hello, Clock. Welcome in. Hello, Zagad. Hello. Hello. I feel like, okay, I've yapped for long enough. Captain, welcome in. Sorry, I didn't chat much. I was making potato arc. What? Making, as in, you're making me into a potato, or you're making a potato, comma, arc? You're making potato, comma, arc. That's what you mean, right? That's what you mean. You're making potatoes. You're not making me into a potato, not a potato arc. I was watching a movie, got home. Welcome home. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, no. Welcome to the stream. You can relax now. Bye, chat. No! Come, you're not allowed to be banned! You're not allowed to get yourself banned! Okay, let's switch over. Welcome to the darkness. Welcome to the void. turning this off. You guys get the game. Corekeeper. There we go. I'm just gonna move the border. It's teeny tiny. No. Actually, how big is this anyways? The archive. Here's Arc V2. You guys want a background? There we go. Now we know how big the border is. How lovely. You guys even need a border? I don't know. Whoa. Oh, this is the hardest part of the stream, getting everything to like, you know, work. Yap it. Shh, yap it. Okay. There we go. This, guys, is Corekeeper. Welcome to a Corekeeper stream. We're gonna be keeping the cores. What save file? It's called the Goons. That's the save file I have with my friends. It's a world called the Goons. And this world is called the Archive because this is the one I have with you guys. The Goons are different from the Gooners. Makia. Hello. Welcome in. Love your model. So pretty. Thank you. Have a good lurk, Archivos. Do you want backseating message or not? I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty good. It's like, it's usually only for times when it actually gets really terrible. Boom. What is that question? Like the guys who are in suits and carries a Tommy gun? What? Wait, what? What's the context behind this? Are you just saying things for the sake of saying things? Do you know what we're gonna do right now? So take a look at this map here, okay? We got a boss, the Hive Mother. I can't beat this. It's too hard. But we're gonna try. And there's another option that we can do, which is to go up here and kill whatever's up there and discover, explore. And the last option is for us to just explore the rest of this world. They're so oh my god, stop it. They're mean to me. Yeah, the rest of the other options is just to do a little bit of exploration. Tommy gun carry fashion? Is that... Okay, hold on. What is a Tommy gun? I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Explore and conquer. I really like explorations. We can just dig and yap. It's very chill. If I don't focus on bossing, we can just sit here and talk about random shit. You can talk about how ugly my base looks right now. See, I'm not digging whatever these things are. I don't even know why I have these pathways here when I could just make the entire area here water. Does that make sense? Tommy gun is those mafia weapons with a circular barrel. The 1950s guns gangsters would use because they said the goons, so they're innocent. Oh, that's the context. The okay, because they're the goons. They're the goons. I'm learning so much about history. How do you guys learn this? Where do you guys learn this from? From class? From school? Do they teach you this in school? I sound as if I haven't been to school before. I have. But Because I'm from the Goon Squad. No, you're not. The scared the crap out of me. We're from the internet. We know everything with minimal accuracy. Is everybody like me, where the moment you don't know something, you just immediately Google it? The moment you see something that is unfamiliar, you just jump on Google and you start Googling the crap out of it. And then you go on the wiki and you read the entire wiki page. You always do it. Okay, so it's not just me. And I find it interesting because I would talk to regular people outside. And when I say regular people, I mean, like, you know, people who weren't chronically online like I am. And what happens is that they're always like, "Ark, how do you know all these like obscure knowledge? Where are you getting all this obscure knowledge from?" And I'm like, just, you know, from the internet. Because I do just randomly Google these things. Well, maybe that answers my question. The question that I had for you guys of how you guys know all these things is probably because everyone here is the exact same thing as me. We just go on Google and we just search things up whenever we see something that we don't understand or we don't know, we just search it up. What is the most useless thing you've Googled lately? Bloodborne monsters. Bloodborne monsters and reading up on their lore. It was because someone commented, this is Bloodborne lore, and I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on. I know that Bloodborne has something to do with like, you know, women. But I don't know how far it went. And I was like, I know Bloodborne has like, you know, there's whole video essays, like 9-hour-long video essays, where people like dive deep into Souls lore. But I wasn't about to sit down and listen to the videos for 9 hours long. So I went on Google. I went on Google to look for it. Why is this here? This is iron. This one. We got... Oh, I'm very gassy. If anytime you guys hear a strange sound, it is because... What the hell was that? It is because... I have a lot of gas in my stomach and it's moving up and down my esophagus. What's the end game for corekeeper? Maxing out all of your stats. So for example here, completing all these souls. I'm very slow burn, but you can get stats in everything. You can play multiple professions. You don't have to stick with one. Like, you can change your class at any time you want. Right now I'm playing as a magic user summoner, which is why I have quite a few points in here. You could be a cook, you could be a fisherman, you can be a melee combat enthusiast, you can use explosions. What is there? There's like range classes. Yeah, you can be ranged, you can be, I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff. I feel like chat would enjoy Motor Slice. Would you guys enjoy Motor Slice? Anybody here know what Motor Slice is? Have you guys played it? Let's do a little bit of fishing. What is this weird thing that you speak of? A strange thing that I don't know. What the? Oh. That's how I do it. Did I get anything? I didn't get anything. Am I not doing this properly? It's basically a girl doing parkour using a chainsaw to destroy giant robots. Oh, there we go. That sounds awfully interesting. A girl doing parkour and using a chainsaw to destroy giant robots. Did you like it, Rewinds? Did you like the demo? Where's my pet? There you go. Yeah, that's right. Get some EXP. Got some stone bridges. I don't need that. It's interesting. fact that you didn't say it was fun tells me that it was just okay. That's like, you know, that's the way I describe things that I just think are okay. When people go, did you like the game? And I just go, it's interesting. It usually means that I didn't really have the best time. What am I doing here? I'm getting rid of stuff. Chieftain shorts, that's right. Because I already have chieftain shorts. Why would I want more? We have a lot of iron here. Okay. Put all of this here. It's interesting and it's interesting. Weird, concerning as hell. Yeah, normally in that type of question, you would expect, oh, it's really fun. The moment someone says, oh, it's really fun, you would know that, like, it's good. It's so, or if they say it's so interestingly fun, you're right. Hello, Mizutani. Hello, Snake Man. How are you doing? How's your Monday going? Is it still Golden Week down there? When does Golden Week end? What am I doing? Let's catch some bugs. Do I have a net? I do. Golden Week is over last week. Oh. Is that a good thing for you? Or is that a bad thing for you? Does the normal person like Golden Week? I guess if you're working, you would enjoy Golden Week, because then it means you have a break. What are worms for? Nothing special about it. What? Does it make me catch fish better? Probably. Let's try it again. There's free gacha pulls? What? Hi, Scampy Doo. Not my type of game, but I can see that. But I can see the fun potential. Oh, that's what you meant by interesting. What is Golden Week? It is a week in Japan where everybody gets the week off. Every single person. Maybe not everyone. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Have I ever sang that in karaoke? I don't think so. Everybody except the map by animators, probably. Unfortunately, you're probably right. Yeah, entire week off. What do we got here? I don't even know what these earthworms are for. I need to Google this. Earthworm. The earthworm. So in real life, earthworms are really good at making soil good for plants. But what about corekeeper? I can't just shove an earthworm inside my dirt. Here we go. It's breeding time. Oh, it's a crafting material. If it's a crafting material, why is it telling me that it does nothing? Well, this game's a liar. Earthworm. Earthworm. What's an earthworm? Do you have something like Golden Week Arc? I think for me that probably means spring break. Every day for me is Golden Week. I'm very unemployed. So every day is Golden Week. Except not really, because I'm unemployed, I still have to find a way to make money. I guess Golden Week for me is if I decide not to take commissions and if I decide not to stream. Every day is golden, you're right. Like, what if there's ever a week where I just go, don't feel like streaming this week, and don't feel like drawing, don't feel like doing commissions, and then I talk to Crystal Blades and I'm like, I don't feel like making the next week's comic, then yes, it will be Golden Week for me. I get to kind of choose. I get to choose. I have options. But my builds and stuff are not giving me options. What do you do for work? So I was at the oral surgeon, and I remember one of the surgeons came up to me and they're like, "Oh, you're still in school?" And I looked at him like, he doesn't know how old I am. He doesn't know that I'm old as hell. And I, instead of saying that, instead of going, "Yeah, I'm actually, you know, I'm a streamer," which is something I should have said. I work in the entertainment industry. I should have said that. I said, "I'm actually unemployed." Like, what a way to answer that question. Are you still in school? I'm actually unemployed. That's not the best answer, by the way. I just made it really awkward for him. Yeah, I should have said fun employed. That is apparently a term that people have been using. Some of my friends are using that. Some of my friends are their own bosses as well. Fun employed. And I'm like, man, I could have just said, "Oh, no, I'm not in school anymore." And then I doubled down by going, I was employed, but no, not anymore. I'm gonna shove my face into the dirt. This is why I don't go outside, guys. This is why I don't go outside. This is why I don't talk to normal people, because I don't know how to respond to a normal question without making things sound really awkward. Oh, why'd you quit? Though I got laid off. My entire department got laid off. I was in the design department. I was in the design department. You can already see you can hear the correlation, right? Design, art, AI. Yeah, they probably felt really bad after hearing that. They're just like, "Yeah, okay." Leaves. And there was just no elaboration. There was no other questions. It was not, the conversation didn't continue. It just ended there. I don't know how to talk to normal people. It makes me unreasonably angry. I mean, normally I'm fine, but at the same time, I don't know what came over me. It was probably because I was so surprised by the question of, "Are you still in school?" that like my brain lagged, and I'm like, how do I answer this question? Like, how do I tell this person that like I'm not in school? Like, I haven't been in school in over a decade. Like, I haven't touched anything, nothing to do with school in the past decade. But I didn't want to say I'm not in school. Like, I just wanted to tell him how old I was without saying my age. What did you design, if you don't mind me asking? Apps. App design. I did a lot of web design, a lot of app design, a lot of, it was a lot of technology involved. I did a lot of coding. It was everything to do with technology. Technology and design. I did fashion as well, like wearable technologies. App design, that's pretty cool, right? I had a lot of fun. So I do have a little bit of knowledge when it comes to coding, code language, whatever it is. Not enough for me to get a job out of it though. Because the moment I left school, I went straight into a full-time job working at a machine shop. A golden one. Wow. I just remembered something I could do. Alright guys, are we ready for some punchy punch? I was working as a machine operator. It was the most boring job ever. Like CNC machines, what is it called? Like EDM machines, lathing machines. And then I remember someone going, "Ark, it's such a waste that you're working at the machines and you're just doing like calibrations and whatever. Why don't you start learning, because you're a designer, why don't you just join the design team?" So I started learning like AutoCAD and learning how to design parts for the machines. And then I did that, and they're like, why don't you work in QA? So I started QAing parts and measuring parts for shipping, and then became the shipping manager, and then became the warehouse manager. And then afterwards, they're like, it's such a waste that you're just hiding your face back here in like in a really small room all by yourself. Because I was talking to delivery guys, and I don't know, they all treated me like their own kid. Every time I talked to a delivery guy, they'd be like, here's a cookie. And I'd be like, yeah, thanks. And then I take a look at the cookie and it has like, it's like pink and it has like eyes on it and it's like a smiley face. And I'm like, well, what am I, like 5 years old? I mean, I would say that. Like, I would appreciate the cookie, but at the same time, I'm like, do I look like a toddler to you? And like, they would keep giving me cookies. And I was like, okay. And then people realized like that I could talk to people. So they're like, let me put you into administration. So I went from like working in the back rooms of QA to like in warehouse shipment to like administration, as doing like payroll stuff and answering phone calls and receptionist stuff, scheduling for other people. I guess you age well or something. I mean, yeah, I still get carded. I'm like way past not getting carded. And then from there, I worked in like customer support. And then from customer support, they were like, I worked there for like maybe a good 3 years, and I was a really, really diligent worker. So people really wanted to promote me. They're like, Ark, you have all of the technical skills and abilities to work as a project manager. And our VP kept saying, Ark should be a project manager. While I was working support, I was like, you kidding me? And the reason why he says that is because I play League of Legends, and he loves League of Legends. I don't even know why I was like so close to the VP of product. And then next thing you know, I was like, I'm not taking that job. I don't like responsibilities. And so they put me in, what is it? They put me as the documentation specialist and the archivist, because I had so much product knowledge at that point, because I got the Employee of the Year award. I was so good. I was so good at my job. And then I was working I was writing articles, I was doing patch notes. I was basically like the assistant of a product manager, but I didn't have the title of a product manager because I didn't want the responsibilities. And then after that, like I just got laid off. We got acquired, and then my entire department just died. Everybody just got blown up. And now I'm here. Now I'm working. I'm a streamer. I'm a VTuber. Not League. We lost another one, gang. I love League of Legends. That's why I'm a socialist and layoffs won't exist. They would still exist. They would still exist in a socialist society. It would just be... You wouldn't have as much greed. I don't think greed would be in power as much. That's all. Now I'm an anime girl. Sounds like it could be a plot of a slice of life manga. Oh. It's kind of interesting. I think I've had a pretty interesting life so far. And even before that, I had like a lot of part-time jobs. I was working in like the food industry. I had several jobs in the food industry. I worked at an ice cream stand. I worked at several diners. I hated it. I think the food industry is one of like the worst places to work in, because you start realizing that like there's a lot of people that don't think like you. In fact, they don't really like using their brains very much. Like, you guys have seen the memes, right? Of just talking to a regular person as a, you know, working customer support. They would ask you the stupidest things sometimes. Like for example, I remember watching a short, and the customer, there's clearly a skit, but like the customer is presented 2 cups. And they go, which one's the black coffee and which one's the latte? And it's like pretty obvious which one the latte and the black coffee is if you just look. What's the most stupidest question ever asked? I think it was probably one about sizes. Like, which one's bigger? Like, which size is bigger? The large one or the small? like, the names. Come on. Points. Which size is... Size matters. I remember I had several people who weren't customers who were terrible. I remember we always had this old woman who would come over all the time. And she would be like doing some competitor comparison between our diner versus the other diner across the street. And then she'd always be like, why do they have brown rice and you guys don't? This really old lady. She would just come in to scream at us and then like talk about how we have a lack of ingredients on the menu or whatever it is. And then she would just leave. And I'm like, what's the point of this? Just go to the diner across the street then. Like, why are you here? I also worked at a place that was in one of like the more ghetto areas, like more rundown areas, and there would be this one guy who would always come and steal the tip jar. Like, we would just recognize him the moment we see his face. We would like shove the tip jar under the table and pretend it's not there. Also, the thing is, our store was, the name of it was a little bit like satanic. I think that's the best way to describe it. Our store name's a little bit satanic and very antichrist, and we always had very religious people come and start like singing gospel like songs in front of the store, or like cursing us out. It was great. Did y'all hear about Yuji cosplayer beating up the offender? I did see that, yeah. I did see that. It was all over Twitter. Brown rice has been growing on me. I've always thought I preferred white rice, but you can do some surprising things with brown rice. I mean, you can just eat it like regular rice. It has the same function as regular rice, regular white rice. There was not much of a difference, just the texture, I think. So if you just want some extra texture, I do think that, I'm looking for this one object that I didn't even craft. Where is it? Anytime you feel like you're like, oh, I just want a bowl of rice with something on it, you can just replace, if you had the idea that it was going to be white rice, just think, okay, I can just replace it with some brown rice instead. What the heck? Do I... Oh. I forgot how to play this game. Where's my... Huh? I'm looking for my iron. Oh, I didn't even put it in my inventory. Amazing. Where'd it go? Oh. There we go. That took forever. You guys hear beeping? Oh. I know what it is. It's not beeping. It's not beeping. It's me. It's this, right? Is that what you're listening to? Where's my phone? My phone? It's my phone buzzing. Okay. I was talking to this person and they're like, why don't you turn your notifications off? Isn't that really annoying? But the thing is, I've completely zoned it out. Like, I zone it out because it happens so often that I don't pay attention to it anymore. My phone just, in the middle of the day, it would just turn into a Sonicare toothbrush. So I stopped paying attention to it because it happens. But I realize that you guys are not used to that. It's next to your mic, it is. I put it on a different table, it's gone. No more buzzing. Miss Popular? No, it's more like I don't mute my servers. I actually get quite a bit of DMs too, but I don't really mute my servers. And so even when someone's not really directly talking to me, I would get the little buzz. It's so close that your noise gate doesn't filter it. You know what it needs to filter? This. Like all my keyboard, it's so loud. And it's not doing it. I don't know why. Oh wait, hold on. Oh? Hello, hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Oh. Hello? I think, oh no, you guys can still hear it. Hello? I feel like I'm going crazy. Hi. I wonder why. I think it's because I used to have a shock mount. And okay, yeah. There we go. I'll just put this closer to my face. Yeah, I used to have a shock mount. I don't have a shock mount anymore. I got rid of my shock mount when I was doing a lot of recordings because I had to keep replacing that same shock mount with another one. Is your fridge running? I don't know. Hello, Lucky Twig. I was testing the noise gate. I think it's working now. You guys don't hear this, right? Yeah, you guys don't hear the keyboard anymore. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, exactly what I wanted. I'm so smart. Can someone praise me? Don't tell me it's from the game. No. Not from the game. Good girl is crazy. It's worse me lying. There you go. Happy thank you for the 5 gifted. I didn't expect that. I was expecting, Ark, you're such a genius. You're so smart. not the 5 gifted and not the good girl. You guys are funnier than me. It sucks. Is your internet slow today, or is it just me being unlucky? Is it slow today? Are you lagging, or is my stream stuttering? Which one is it? Which one do you feel? Solar Bub, hello, welcome in. You think it's a ladder? If my stream is like absolutely fine to the rest of you, then it could just be a Vest thing. Stream seems fine. No! Go Vest. Yeah, sorry, it's just you. Doesn't that sound like a... You know, one of those breakup stories? Or those breakup events where people are always like, it's not me. It's not you, it's me. My buffering has been on and off terrible for the past hour. Ooh, what about YouTube? What about the opposite side? Bess is gonna be like, you're never gonna find me on YouTube. Green kelp when eaten. I don't see a point of using green kelp for anything. It's not you, it's me. I'm too parasocial and therefore I must leave. If anybody told me that, I'd be like, that's fair. Do it, please. For the sake of your mental, take a break. I always recommend it. Hello, Glowbug. So the thing I want to create right now is this thing, the Punchy Punch. I need a Reuven gadget. And I need 10 Scarlet bars, but unfortunately for me, I don't have any Scarlet bars. So I'm gonna go look for him. Boom. Boom. What else? What else can I put there? Boom. We're just putting things away. Putting some things away. Organizing. Being organized is very good. I think that's all right. I can put the tracks down. I'll just put the tracks down. Okay. Sorry, earthworm. I just squished you. Let's go up. Punch, punch. I love your model. Thank you. What was that noise? What, the teleportation noise? Ding! That was what it was. Punch, punch. Punch. It was like, what? A squish? Oh, yeah, I squished the earthworm. I love your model. No, I do! It's okay, children. Calm down. Everybody can love me equally. I sound like such a narcissist. Hasna, hello, welcome in. No, not the earthworm. Okay, what is the reference for an earthworm? Because it looks like some of you guys are fixated on earthworm. What is an earthworm? Explain. Don't know what that is. Never heard of it before. An earthworm? Excuse me? What's that? Oh, wait. You guys want a surprise? We're gonna do something fun. Let's put down this chest here. Ooh, it's a locked chest. Ooh. Now we have a key. Alright, it's time to open this bad boy up. See what's in here. Hold on, how do I do it? E? Oh. Forgot how to play this game. It's an orc that's also a worm. It's a red worm with blue circle hands. What? I don't even know what an orth is. Okay, hold on. Orth. Worm. Oh, it's Pokemon. Oh, this is a Pokemon? From which gen? From ZA. It's the new one. Okay, I haven't... It's a fairy type? It's rock, fairy, ice? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, it's not. It's steel type. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I've never seen that before. What are you looking at? Google. A Pokemon that looks like an Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob. That's a really good description, it does. Ah. I remember that episode, it's weird. Okay. We got miner backpack. Junk! Scrap parts, fine. And bombs. Well, that was very boring. I feel like nothing exciting happened there. What is this? Tent's in the way. Oh, we got a rusty fishing hook. I'll grab this later. Let's keep going. Earthworm isn't... The earthworm isn't from Paldea. They're from ZA. Sorry, not from ZA. They're from Paldea. Paldea? Sorry, what's Paldea? Paldea? Which one is Paldea? You've confused me. You've confused me even more. I'm so out of, like, recent Pokemon lore that I don't know anything about Pokemon anymore. It feels like a foreign topic to me. I used to be able to tell you everything about Pokemon. Ah! But these days, I'm so out of the loop, I actually feel like a boomer. It feels like telling a boomer how to use a microwave. It's like teaching your grandmother how to use a microwave. Like, Ark, a microwave doesn't give you cancer. Kind of thing. Paldee's nuts. Paldee's Gen 9? I lost the gen. What gen are we on now? The what? There's a Gen 9. Walks around with your anti-5G hat on. Yeah. That's exactly. What is this? It's an egg. It's just an egg. Okay. Last time we went left. So this time, we will go the opposite direction. I am gonna go right. I feel as if my pickaxe is going to break very soon. Oh, holy moly! Every Ark stream is like teaching Granny. If you think about it, is it really that bad? Actually, you know what? I've clearly already accepted it. I don't know why I'm questioning this. I shouldn't have questioned it. There should be no denial. My fishing rod can't reach. This sucks. Let's build a tiny bridge. Just one pixel. It's more than a pixel, but you get what I mean. Ah! What the? I'm just trying to fish here. I'm trying to fish peacefully, and this guy's like, no, let's just catch them off guard. The moment they take their eyes off of me, I am going to slap them with a fireball. I just want to fish. She's not Granny. I am Granny. What? Are you denying my existence? Which chat can y'all see this? Fish aren't biting. My fishing pole is not good enough. Ish. I believe the kids say hag maxing. You know what? You're right. I am what people call hag maxing. Why won't it die? Oh, there's a— oh! Don't kill the dodo! No! This is like playing dodgeball. This is exactly like playing dodgeball. They're trying to hit me. Now I'm trying to hit them. Oh my god. I'm winning. Guys, I'm a gamer. Base dragon hag. Hello, banana nanatsu. Hello, welcome in. A banana. I was trying to compliment you. Has this community been calling you old that much? I was the one who called myself old. I'm the one calling myself old. Because I am. See, it doesn't affect me if I call myself old first. That's my logic. If I call myself stupid, the effect is not as effective if someone else also calls me stupid. Ah! What the? Guys, I'm gonna die here, then this sucks. Oh my god. Not like this. Okay. Alright, we're slowly regaining the health back. Everything is peaceful again? No more stressing. Do I even have food? I don't. Oh man, oh boy. This life is not meant for me. Do you get offended people call you young? I feel awkward when people call me young, because I'm not. Like, a part of me goes, I kind of like it because I'm old as hell. But another part of me is like, you're looking at me as if I have no experience, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think a large part of my life, I was treated as if I'm very inexperienced. Like, a lot of people would look at me and they'd be like, yeah, she probably has no idea what the hell she's talking about. She looks like she just came out of school. kind of thing. And so every time, like, I just want people to take me seriously. I think that's the thing. That's the thing. That's probably the thing. I need people to take me seriously, but I don't look the part. Like, I don't look like I can be taken seriously sometimes. And especially with how I've been dressing lately. My mother called me yesterday. And she was like, "Ark, you have to stop dressing like a hobo." And I'm like, "How do you know?" Like, you're not even here. You're on the other side. You live in the other side of the world. How do you know I dress like a hobo? But I didn't want to argue with her because, like, I was dressing like a hobo. And I think that's also one of the reasons why people aren't taking me seriously sometimes, because I'm just wearing sweats. Yeah, this is 18 plus chat. Sorry. Apologies. I'm back in 2 years. Goodbye, Flo. Flofado. Clock. Flofado's on Discord as well. Flofado is new to Discord. Thank you. Coming. I do mention never tell me your age, because the moment you tell me that you're under 18, it's like, oh, goodbye. Sorry. I talk about really mature topics sometimes, and it's just for the sake of younger kids, and I don't think they should be listening to what I'm saying. What do you do when delivery people ask you to sign for stuff? I just sign it. Because it's delivery. Because there's something for me. I've probably ordered a package and it's for me. So I sign it. What did you want me to do? Like, not sign it? And be like, bring it back? It's nice when they out themselves. I prefer, like, I wouldn't even mind if there was someone who's younger here who didn't out themselves because they're mature enough to know internet safety. Like, I'd be like, okay, you know, good on you. But if you don't have that maturity for it, then that's when I go, all right, off to the kid dungeon. Off to the kid dungeon with you. Don't even joke about being 9. Mizutani, I know you're not 9. I know you kind of, like, through other people personally. You should be VIP. Mizutani should be VIP, but don't joke that you're 9 or whatever. You're lucky. You're lucky, Mizutani, that I know you. Because if someone comes up here, someone comes in chat, even if it's like a regular, and they tell me that they're a 9, it's just, I'm not even gonna question it. It's gonna be an immediate ban. Yeah, my mods are, I've told my mods in a mod chat, and I'm like, if the moment someone says that they're younger, it's immediate ban. It's immediate ban. And yeah, and Twitch ones will ban you as well. They will scrub through all of your messages. He's a tiny dodging bullets like Neo. Probably. It's a scary world out there. It's a scary world out there. I'm quite hungry. Yeah, I think my character needs to head back. I don't even get enough. You have 2 scarlet ores, which isn't good enough. I need way more than that. If I get banned, it is what it is. True. I like that mentality too. It's like, I probably deserved it. I probably deserved it. Anybody see any red? I see something sparkling. This has to be scarlet ore, right? It has to be. I promise I'm a bit, just a bit. You have to tell me you're like way older. Oh no! Okay, no, we have to go back now. My pickaxe is dead. I think it's good practice to just not tell people how old you are. I think so too. I think so too. But even though I tell you guys I'm old as hell, like, you guys don't know my exact number. Maybe, okay, maybe 5,001. Wait, this is not my home. This is not my home. 5001. True. Very true. I will be 5002 very, very soon. I'll be 5002 in a month. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Let's see. Alright. Got our Scarlet. Got the Sin. What? Oh, right. I need a different furnace for this. Where did I even put it? I don't know where everything... I'm lost. I swear I had it. Oh, it's right there. This is the one I need. Oh my god, I had 20. I had 20 in here? I didn't have to go. I went all the way up there to grab some scarlet ores, and I didn't even need it. I had 20 in my inventory. Spin the wheel, yay! It is spin the wheel. Wheel time. Where the heck did I put it? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll grab this first. Oh, I didn't have enough space in my inventory. I see. Okay. Now to grab some food. Any plans for birthday? No. No, I don't think I've actually celebrated my birthday properly until last year. I was honestly really surprised by you guys. Because I don't normally get celebrations. It's usually, Ark, what are you gonna do on your birthday? I'm gonna sit down on a chair with my book. And I'm gonna read. Ark, how are you gonna spend your birthday? I'm just gonna read my favorite book. And that's it. Like, nobody bother me. I'm gonna read a book. So it was, honestly, it was really surprising. It was kind of fun. Really interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna make this entire area very bright. What are you reading? Anything you recommend? I am currently reading a book called Marina by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. And he says that this is the last romance book that he's going to write because he's getting old. This is like, he's written books way after this, but it's the last romance book, the last coming of age romance book that he's written. I do suggest reading it. The language is very pretty. The way the words flow together is very pretty. The lighting process is messing with my OCD. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my lighting process? It's fine. Go. Thank you for the 14 months, Ube. You'll have to tell us when your birthday is so we can sing 祝你生日快乐 in Chinese. You're gonna do it? Right here, Ark, yay! Yeah, it's been a while. It's honestly been a very long time since you guys have seen this. Let's go plant some more stuff. Wait, what? Okay, go. It's like playing Stardew Valley. You're not getting another birthday song? Aw, why? Why? Do you hate me? Okay. Fine. It's okay. You love this layout? Hi, liar. Hello, Froggy Frog. Which layout? Like my farm layout? Because I think this is hella nice too. What the? Nothing happened. It's like he wasn't even there. We're gonna learn how to sing in Chinese. Oh, that's gonna be so funny. It took me so much strength and alcohol to do. It was worth it, right? Reminds me of watching Mirror Naruto on YouTube in a tiny corner. Oh, that's what you meant. This kind of like Gork streams, is it not, Liar? Your streams are very like ADHD core. Like there's 5 things going on sometimes. At certain parts. Certain streams. I remember seeing like 3 things happening. What do you use for the nice looking lighting and stuff? I use VTube Studio. So if you on the top in the menu, what is it? Which one is it? Either the third or the second icon. You scroll down a little bit, you're gonna find this option called Visual Effects. I tried looking for this on the iPad version of VTube Studio, couldn't find it. But it is available on the PC version, 100%. Because I just use a regular webcam for VTube Studio. I don't use a phone or anything. And most people are on their phones. But it's on there. And then you can play around with different lighting features. Yatsai, thank you for the follow. Jingling keys, stimulating the Gen Z brain. Yeah, that's basically Liar. Every time I say Liar, I'm like, I don't know what it is. Liar is like very Gen Z core, and I love that. Okay, I think this is all I can do with the bomb peppers. Okay, all right. Heart berries. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We got 74. Right number. Boom, 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 boom. I was born yesterday. I'm hip with the youth. Hey, word. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you can listen to someone talk and just kind of get an idea of their generation, of like which generation that they were born into. And I think for Liar, it's very, I feel like it's pretty obvious. I feel like for Liar, it's pretty obvious. I can't really describe how or what it is, but you just know. Which one? Large watering can. Why do I have 2 of them? Is there not like a larger watering can? I feel like I have a bigger one. Like large is not good enough for me. I need huge. Huge. It's the vernacular and the way that they carry themselves. Do you do that on purpose? Like I'm here to use a big word so I can sound like I'm older. But I think so. I think that's what it is. I think my cow died. No, not again. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh, right. I'm looking for my watering can. Don't know where it is. I don't even know if I have one. Hold on. How do you know how someone carries themselves on the internet? You look at their opinions, you're like, how valid are they? How do they speak? How do they talk? Do they know social etiquette? Because some of this stuff is learned. Some of this comes with experience. How fast they talk. Yeah, how fast they talk, opinions, and how they act. Sometimes like you can tell when a boomer is a boomer because they don't know how to act on the internet because they haven't, like, they're not used to it. They're not used to being on the internet. And if someone like really knows their memes, you're like, yeah, this person's in their Gen Z era. Textbook minor immature person. Yeah, really, I feel like sometimes, or like, okay, let me give you an example. Like I would be doing or talking about something in a certain, you know, we're talking about a certain subject, a very specific subject, or it doesn't even have to be specific, just like a general subject. And then someone would come in and be like, oh, did you watch, I don't know, what's the newest anime? What's the newest kid anime? Shonen. Have you watched JJK? I feel like I'm being very specific right now. And the moment someone says that, a part of you goes, I can tell that this person's still in high school. I don't know. I'm gonna call JJK kid anime. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like, I feel like a lot of kids are into it. And then you go, I wasn't even talking about JJK. I wasn't even talking about anime. That wasn't even the subject. It's like some kid would come up to you and be like, have you watched this anime? Have you watched Demon Slayer? Yeah, like that. And then that's when you go, yeah, this kid's in high school. Because first of all, we weren't talking about JJK. Second of all, how do you even know I watched JJK? Unless all your friends are watching JJK. All of your friends are watching JJK, and which is why you're just gonna assume that I watched JJK. And I think JJK definitely appeals to like the younger audience. The change in subject, 100% that, yeah. And then even like in the middle of, like they've been here for a really long time, in the middle of you speaking, they could be like, oh, by the way, there was this new anime that came out, are you watching it? Assuming that I have time to watch anime. Let's talk about something I like talking about. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Don't get me wrong, I think JJK is really good. I think it's really good, but it's not anime for me. I feel like it definitely appeals to a younger generation. And even if, I guess even if I am watching JJK right now, I probably wouldn't be the type of person that would just go into someone's chat and start talking about it if that wasn't the context of the stream. The facts you're speaking are making me age in real time. Sorry. Apologies. I forgot what I was doing. The general depth of knowledge on anime would be a tell of your age too. I think so, yeah. I think you're right about that. I watch VTubers because my character arcs are crazy. That's something a Gen Zer would say. Laboratory table. I have this. Oh right, I remember what I was doing. I need a watering can. I already have one. I have the largest one. I literally have the largest. Okay. Well, that changes things. Okay. Back to the fields. Is this a very satisfying sound? This is probably giving people like whatever. Not gonna get into it. It's fine. It's okay. I can hear it over the sounds of my Final Fantasy XIV hammer. Are you crafting right now? I'm watching a VTuber similar to following a LARPing account on Twitter. You know what I found really interesting too is that like I only get this on YouTube. Only in YouTube chat. Where people would come in and start RPing in chat. Like, should I make that a rule? Please don't RP in my chat. I remember there was one time. I don't know if you guys were here. Some of you guys might have been here. There's one time when we had two people RPing as Honglu in my YouTube chat, and they started arguing with each other. They had a full-blown RP fight. It was like a fight, but it was an actual fight. I forgot what they were arguing about, but they were like arguing in character as well, and it got really bad. And even after, I just started ignoring them. I should have just banned them. But after ending stream, I remember checking my offline messages, and they were still going at each other's throats, and I was like, this is hilarious. This is so funny. I was like, can I kill these guys? You know what? You're free to do so. I do sometimes see the no RPing rule in people's about section, and it does always make me wonder what happened because of that rule. Yeah, it happens really often, actually. Like, yesterday was one of those times, but like, I would say maybe once a month. I'd say maybe, yeah, maybe around once a month I would see it happen. Yeah, you have permission to ban. Because I'm like, you're not RPing with me. Clearly they're not talking to me. I love a good RP battle. To be honest, all VTubers should start RPing. I agree. I think it's fun. I think RPing is fun. I'm in no hurry to cringe on my skin, are you sure? What if one day my brand changes and then we just become an RP channel? And then I will like force all of you guys to start RPing. Honestly, you guys would just leave. I can see it. This is not my VTuber anymore. I'm leaving. You guys already say you're leaving. Yeah, so that's never gonna happen. I'll have you assassinated. Is it really that bad, guys? Maybe it is. Okay. I think RPing is great. Just within the context of my streams, and if I suddenly switched my contents, what is it called? Yeah, like the stuff that I normally talk about, I might as well just rebrand. I might as well just like create a whole new account for it instead of using this one. We'll have to pull the blood granny. No! At that point, I'd be like, so you hate me? And then people are gonna be like, yeah. Where is my water can? There it is. It's fun in the right audience. If you're bringing that into another unrelated community, that shit's weird. True. I think you can't just like force people into it. It doesn't really work that way. Like, people are gonna need to actively want to join. Boom. 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 Now I got 4 tulips. I think everybody can take a look at my inventory and just see what is wrong with it. There are so many things wrong with my inventory right now. This looks like ass. Let's do a little bit of spring cleaning. Spring cleaning with Ark. Looks good to me. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? What is this RP side persona idea? I don't know. I don't know. Why organize when it's gonna get messy again is my motto. But then you wouldn't be able to find anything, liar. Do this first. This is the easy button. The quick stash button. Wait, can I even quick stash? I can't quick stash. I have nothing to... I can't quick stash. Okay, we got one thing out of the way. Just one singular thing. Well, that's not gonna help me much. I'm gonna... There's a lot of things here that I don't need. Dodo egg. You're going here. Oh, the food. Everybody needs a pantry. You have a pantry? I have a pantry. All the food, like the rockfish, for instance. But the dodo eggs. You know what's gonna make it easier? Pressing this button right. Called sort. This is why every single game with an inventory has a sort button. It's to make life easier for people like me, who is very disorganized and in-game, has no sense of in-game inventory management skills. Why are you guys jumping, liar? The Asian mom's gonna beat your ass. Put on a t-shirt. Like when is Liar's birthday? Give her the t-shirt as a present. Just make more inventory. I don't know if it works that way. I have a lily, but I can't put it down. Why? Then what the heck do I do with it? Just put it down? I need to Google this too. At Azios Lily. Any corekeeper players here? I'm gonna call it Isaias. And Isaias Lily is an underwater object found naturally in the rivers of Isaias wilderness. It's a crafting material, and it's a furniture. But what do I can't put it down. How is it furniture when I can't put it down? You're lying to me again. I hate liars. Whatever. It's fine. I'll figure something out. Can you make pork buns in this game? No. Actually. I just said no because I haven't made one. We could try. What do we have here? Let's take a look at our ingredients. Why don't we? Pepper. Look at our golden foods. We have a giant mushroom. Tulips. Glow tulips. Alright. Here it is. You hate liar? No, I hate like L-I-A-R-S. I can't spell L-I-A-R-S. Liars. Everybody stretch now. Okay. Done stretching. Lair. No. Oh, the liar. L-I-A-R. 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 Okay. To make a pork bun, we need bread. And we need pork. But right now we don't have pork or bread. But what is the closest thing to pork and bread? We got larva meat. That could be pork. We got dodo egg. That is a good replacement for pork. We got a big ass mushroom. That could be pork. No, that could be the bun. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this right now. Let's take a big ass mushroom. Let's take larva meat. Take another mushroom, just in case. Let's take the dodo egg. And let's see what happens if we shove these together. We're gonna make some magic. So, mushroom, larva meat. What do we got here? We have a giant meat steak. Which is close, right? It's close to a pork bun. Giant meat steak. Would you guys eat this? I would. Looks hella good. And then now we have a dodo egg and a mushroom. I have no idea what the hell this is. It's making something. This is a surprise. Oh, it's ketchup. Oh, I love gambling. Hello, Tanjiro. Welcome in. Yummy mushroom salad. That is definitely not. This is definitely not a pork bun. This is a salad. So clearly this one's not it. It seems as if we have a lot of, you know, a lot of ingredients we haven't used ever before. We have fish as well. We have rock jaw. What if we were to make, you know, stir fry egg and rockfish? I don't think the pork bun is close. A giant meat steak is closer. Did he eat well? No. But I'm making food right now in game. So that kind of counts, right? Here we go. What is this? No idea. Any guesses? Any guesses in chat? It's like triangular shaped. Oh, it's cake. Of course it's cake. It's always cake. Rocky cream cake. I don't know if I like my cream cake rocky. We have to try something else. Can we make dough or bread? So with eggs, you can make, in real life, you can make dough. What if we put like, we roll some heartberries inside eggs? You think that's gonna work? Let's try it. Because we don't have wheat. There's no wheat in this game. I've made something that's round. Is this a pudding? How's your teeth? They're in the trash. It is a pudding. We got yummy berry pudding. This one is a one-way trip to the dentist. This one's sweet. It looks like it would be really sweet. You know what? Let's make the rest of this. Because this gives me 25 more healing from health over time regeneration for 10 minutes. This is really good. What about rice? I don't think there's rice in this game either. We need mods for corekeeper. Any modders, any mod creators in chat? Please give me some corekeeper mods. The thing with corekeeper is it's still a relatively new game. But there is mod support, but there's no mods for it. Like, give me some rice, man. Give me some brown rice. Give me some, bread. Yeah, I want to play corekeeper with 500 mods. I want to play corekeeper as if I am playing Stardew Valley. Make this the ultimate farming game. We need a successor. Oh my god, they're fighting in my house? Oh, how dare you! Here we go. That was rude as hell. I don't just walk into someone's house and start fighting with some other stranger. Okay, put these away. Just an extensive rice mod would be cool. I know, and then you have to build a mill. Imagine this. Imagine introducing a whole new system where you can build a coop and build a barn and build a mill. Build craftable machines, crafting machines. I think that's really freaking cool. That'd be really cool. Make the monsters anime ladies. That already happens in Stardew Valley. We don't need any more. We don't need any more of that. That goes into the not safe for work territory, just a little bit. Rice porridge, onigiri, sushi. You're making me salivate right now. Buns, rice crackers. You're hungry, I'm hungry. Can't do that to me. That's actually one of the greatest weapon that you can use against me. Start talking about food because I'm the streamer. So I need to glue myself to this chair this entire time. You, Rexelian, you have the option to leave and to go to the kitchen or go to a restaurant right now and grab food. I can't do that. I can't do that. Just hold it out for another hour. It's okay, Ark, you can do it. Try my best here. What am I doing? Put the foods away. Yummy mushroom salad. giant meat steak, a rocky cream cake. What else we got? Yummy berry pudding. All right, now we can leave. Just lock in. Hello, Daddy. Welcome in. It's so strange saying your name all the time. It's so strange because I have to. I'm going. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm making pot of rice as we speak. Got a tiny one. It doesn't make as much. I like that. I used to have a tiny rice maker. And it's nice because I just live with my sister and she doesn't eat a lot of rice either. But it's like you wouldn't want to bring out a giant Asian rice cooker, like one of those Chinese Japanese rice cookers, just to make half a cup of rice. It makes no sense. Which is why we ended up getting a tiny one, a very, very small one. There's two as. So it'd be like daddy. What if I like separated it? So it'd be like daddy. So anytime what do we even call you anymore? I'd just be like, welcome in, daddy. Which sounds even stranger. I don't know if I like that. About how small those rice cookers? Like, relative to the object, let's see. Probably... as big as a person's... ass. I don't know why I went straight to that. I was gonna say head, but I was like, I think it's a little bit bigger than a regular human head. Like, okay, I'm not gonna compare it to a person. Like football sized. Like a football sized rice cooker. I did not expect the comparison. I was making these hand gestures with my arms, okay? And I just imagined a shape in front of me. And when I'm like moving my hands around, I'm just like, I could be holding on to someone's ass. You understand? Build a little. Drink this. This is why I shouldn't be moving my hands around. I just like kind of tipped it a bit. Got rid of the little splashes everywhere. Like this. Wood. Rushing intake. Hello. Wait, what? That's the yeah. Like when you're like imagine, okay, you're doing Tai Chi or something. You're doing Tai Chi. This is the first thing you learn in Tai Chi. Is that you're kind of like holding on to it like something round that's in your face. I have to stop moving. I have to stop moving. You're holding onto something round in front of you. And then you're kind of like you're like squishing it in your hand, and then you gotta push it away, and then squish in your hand again, and then you gotta bring it back in. Like that's how you do Tai Chi. And I'm like, something round, okay? An ass. Someone's ass. I don't know why my brain went to that, but I was like, this is the best visual I had, the first visual I had in my head, so it's always just stuck with me. Right? You get it? Anybody knows what Tai Chi looks like or have done it before? That's exactly it. You're kind of like squishing something in your hand, something round in your hand, you're moving it around, and you push it away, and then you like bring it back in, and then you squish it around again, and then you like push it away, and you bring it back. Welcome back, Ark. We missed this. What do you mean? Every single stream is like this. Isn't like you haven't heard someone talk about squishing ass in a week, and I'm the only one who talks about squishing ass? I can't be the only person who talks about this. I can't be the only person who knows about this, or like who's experienced this, or has the same mind as me. There has to be other VTubers out there. We're on the same wavelength. I think it's just you, King. What? No way. Don't believe you. Right now, liar, you're like the frog in the well. You just haven't experienced the world yet. You're quite literally the frog in the well. You gotta jump out and be like, oh wow, the sky's a lot bigger than I thought. It's more out of pocket for you, is it? Yeah, there certainly are at least one other person. I agree with that. I'm not special. I'm not like the other. I'm not like the other girls. I'm very normal. I need to find more people who do Tai Chi with ass. I heard other descriptions like a watermelon. But it doesn't really have to be a watermelon. Is bigger better? Are we doing size comparisons now? Like, what's going on? Is bigger better? Not always. Because what if, for instance, I'm going to Shake Shack or something, and I want to use Shake Shack as an example because Shake Shack gives you massive portions. Massive American portions of food. And so, is bigger better in that case? No. Because I can't finish it. It's too much food. I follow flat VTubers. I'm very flat. We just got a confirmation here. I remember there were times when I said, guys, I'm flat as hell. And then I remember someone going like, no, Ark, you aren't. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I'm like not that flat, but I'm still considered flat in comparison to a lot of other VTubers out there. And this is the validation. This is the validation I needed. Yeah, a stamp of approval. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Is the flat in the room with us? Kind of. If I start calling I follow flat VTubers flat, then yes, the flat would be in the room with us. Because I follow flat VTubers is a very long name. I need to shorten that. So you're gonna be called flat from now on as well. We can both be flat together. I lift so my food is used during hang cleans when I'm hungry in an hour. Hang cleans? What are hang cleans? Is a word? Hang clean? Is that a word? Hang cleans? You know, I just realized how gruesome this table is. So, for those who aren't paying attention, this table here is a workshop. It's a workshop for creating bait. It's a bait making workshop. And are you seeing what's on this table right now? It's a knife. There's a knife on this table. And do you know what is the main ingredient for bait? Worms. We are dissecting, killing worms on this table. Heartberry. Glowing lure. Go fishing, guys. Poor worms. You're not eating them, you can't say yummers. Unless you want to eat them, I'll feed you worms if you want. Say, Rewind, say ah. You wouldn't say, ah, I'm shoving a worm in your mouth. How do mothers do it? Happy Mother's Day, by the way. That was yesterday. How do mothers do it? I have to ask this question because I'm not a mom. I'm never going to be. But like, you know, just we're doing a mother simulation. we're doing a mom RP. How do they go? The choo-choo train's going in. Here comes the airplane. Pop. In goes the worm. We're LARPing as birds. That's what birds do, no? Yeah, bird mom RP. And you're like the baby chicks. Ah. That's funny. Let's do a bit more planting. I love Stardew Valley. Alright. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have punched so many holes. Oh, I can unpunch them. wait, that's pretty cool. Okay. The reason why I'm saying I'm gonna unpunch these... because I think it's too bright now. There's way too bright. I have to like make it so that it's not... Someone with OCD is gonna be like, Ark, stop this! Ark, stop this! I don't like what you're doing. And you what? Fair. But I don't want to get blinded either. We need to make this as random as possible. This? Something like this? Mayhaps? I don't know. Sure. This works, right? Why wouldn't you want to get blinded? Ask yourself that question again and let me know. Would you want to get blinded? No. No, you wouldn't. You know why? Because you can't sing. Don't ask me why you need to see, because like seeing is good. It means you can experience wonderful things in life. You wouldn't be able to watch streams, play video games. Very real. You wouldn't be able to see traffic lights. That's very important. Wouldn't be able to see signs. That's also very important. This is why they had witch hunts in the past. Oh wait, what? What? What does that have anything to do with anything? With eyesight? Roel, explain. Points at you. Oh, well, what do you mean by this? Seeing is the witch's curse? Wait, really? Is that the correlation I'm missing? Okay, you know what? That makes sense. If seeing is the witch's curse, then yeah. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? How can we see if our eyes aren't real? That is my favorite quote. This is my favorite Sun Tzu quote. Witches are literally real. Wait, were they not? I'm confused. You guys are confusing me. I'm confused. The witches? Like in Matilda? Hey, howdy. Hello, Minami. How are you doing? How are you doing on a fine Tuesday? How are you doing on a fine Monday? Is this week looking good for everybody? Like, is this a good week so far? Because we're kind of at a point in this year where we're already somewhat not really quite halfway to the end of the year yet. We are a third? Yeah, we're like a third into 2016. Like, has anybody started their goals and done some cool shit this year? Why are you yelling? Oh, hi, Hale. I didn't see you there. Hello. You guys have weekly goals? I have weekly deadlines, and they might as well be goals. Deadlines for work, man. Time is passing. 2016? Is that what I said? 2026. I am... I wouldn't say quite illiterate, but I'm not very good with numbers. I always mess them up. Do you read my messages? I see them. Because I have eyes. Because my eyes are very real. Wake up, Ark! Ark, wake up! Ark, wake up! 2016 it's over! It was 9 years ago, Ark! You know, isn't that kind of scary to think about? Because I know a person who's gotten amnesia, and the past 10 years for them has just disappeared. They don't remember anything that happened in the past 10 years. It's a little scary, is it not? It's basically me right now. That is me. I don't remember. I thought today was 2016? 2016. 2016? Sounds like a blessing to me. Not that bad, I'm sorry. I hope your 2026 is better than your past, I don't know, your 2025. 2016 is a decade ago. What? What do you mean by this? I'm a time traveler. What if that's the case? What if it's not amnesia? What if I'm just a time traveler? I'm an unaware time traveler. Imagine just waking up the next day and it's like 10 years of... Is he? Ark, does paying for commissions count as weekly goals? I guess so, yeah. I would say so. Just one tile? I have no more water. I have no more water. For just... I just need one tile? God. No, not like this. Yippee, I spent so much money. No, don't look at it that way. Gotta start looking at things with a glass half full mentality. There's a reason why you spend all that money. There's a reason for it. And number one, it could be to make yourself happy. Number two, it could be for the actual goal that you're trying to achieve. You're making some progress. And I think that's what counts, right? Are you Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling the connection. Wow, I love that. I'm stealing that. W-Res. Not Wi-Fi. Or the witch? Who? Me! Oh, you hate me. Yeah, like, yippee, I'm gonna get some really cool art. Hello, Akavo. Welcome in. Art goes back to relive the... What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Unfortunately for you guys, there's gonna be no karaoke this week. Because I don't know if I can sing. I need to prep myself for it. I still don't know what to stream on Friday. Girl, are you in my Wi-Fi? Because you're slow as fuck. Oh, that's good. I call it Elriz, but I think I prefer that. Girl, are you Wi-Fi? Maybe like non-threatening burn? Like a mental burn, but not like a physical burn her at the stake burn, right? Because I'll take it. I love getting roasted. No, I don't. Let's make some cool stuff. We need some copper bars. Let's put the copper furnace. That's how you make copper bars, right? I don't have any copper bars. The heck? What did I do? Oh. Do that again. There we go. We can make 59 copper bars. That's a lot of copper bars. Alright. You guys heard her, she loves getting roasted. Only if they're like nice roasts, okay? Only if they're nice roasts. I will, if you're too mean to me, I'm gonna cry. I will cry on stream and it's gonna be all your fault. Next thing you know, Google Docky. This chatter made me cry because I'm a baby. I guess I'm 5 years old. Girl, are you fairy trapped in a crystal because you gotta be 1,000 years old? I'm 5,001. I'm actually 5,001 years old, guys. Maiden tier. Well, that only works if I'm actually a maiden. Do I consider myself a maiden? No. You can be whoever you want to be in 2016, and if I say I'm not a maiden, I'm not a maiden. I'm what you call a hag. And hag tiers don't do anything. Any progress on the merch thingy? No. No, it's only been a few days and I'm working on deadlines. Danish, ask me again after May 23rd. No, ask me again in June. Beginning of June. No, it's gonna take a while. I'm still waiting for a shipment. And I don't know when that's gonna arrive. It might take a few weeks. And then I have to get a campaign ready. I think the campaign part might be the hardest part. Because the campaign part is going to take maybe a week to do. Another week to do. At least. Because I'm not just... I need to put that on all social medias. And that requires a bit of designing. A whole new illustration. Figuring out how ads work as well. Yeah. It will take a while. It will take a while. A month is... I'd say a month is probably... still kind of short. It's still kind of short because I need to make sure I have a pitch ready. I need to make sure I gather like all the merch, all the products, and be like, talk to the logistics person and be like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to advertise my stuff. This is the illustrations I'm going to use for marketing and promotion. And this is how much I'm going to price everything for. I need to know, and then, you know, we negotiate prices and everything else. Yeah. So it's going to be like a few meetings, after a bit of work, and then I'll have things ready. Famous VTuber problems. I wouldn't say no. Oh, if I was a famous VTuber, I'd have a manager who'd do all this for me. I would have an assistant. I would be able to hire an assistant and be like, oh, can you figure out the logistics? Thank you. Figure out the shipping? Thank you. Figure out the warehouse issue? Thank you. Figure out the pricing? Thank you. I don't want to do any of this. I really don't want to do any of this. You do it for me. I'll just pay you a commission or something. Or for every sale you make, you can get like 30%. You're gonna organize all of that? Can't organize your inventory? Look, I can only do so much. Tektora? Or taco, your taco. Stream for me, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Me, your assistant. Ark's assistant is ChatGPT. If only ChatGPT could do all of this for me. AI can only do so much. This is not one of those things that AI can do. Life is hard. What am I doing with this? Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, I was gonna go fishing. I remember now. The rest of this stream is going to be chill. Just some chill fishing because I don't have enough fish. Look at this. My fish level's 8. It's actually not even the lowest number. The lowest numbers are melee combat and explosives. But it's like the 3rd lowest right now. Everything else is at 40. Or 42. 54. Those are some big ass numbers. What do we do this? Not so picky. Well-fed buffs are gained at 5 plus 5% lower food. I don't know what that means. Well-fed buffs are gained at plus 5% lower food. Because I don't know what that means, I'm not going to click on it. 55 is bigger than 54. Really? Oh, our biggest number here is 72. 72 is bigger than 54. When the ADHD kicks in, that's me right now. I'm actually, what you guys are hearing, whatever is coming out of my mouth, this is ADHD. Well-fed buffs are plus 20% stronger. I think I'm gonna go with this. Right, that sounds good. You seen Stranger Than Heaven cast? I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Because the moment you mentioned Snoop Dogg and Addo, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw that. That's really interesting. You know what's even more interesting is that, like, Snoop Dogg? You guys know, everybody knows Snoop Dogg, right? You know his personality, right? Snoop Dogg is a little like... It feels like he's never here. As in, it feels like he's kind of floating in space all the time. Like, every time he talks, or every time he makes decisions, it's like he's not grounded. But then he appears, like, everywhere. Like, he started streaming, and he doesn't pay attention to chat. Like, he doesn't talk to chat. It's like he's not even streaming. He just sits there. He doesn't do anything. Because he's high. I know. But, like... But then you see him everywhere doing stuff, and it's like, but you're not even actually doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Bro, as high as a kite. Yeah. And Snoop Dogg's awfully old now, too. He's, what, like in his 50s? He's close to his 60s? And the fact that he's like still in... He's not taking part in like old people entertainment. Right? Like, you would think that he'd still be a part of, like, the... You know, like Mariah Carey. With, like, the Beyonce crowd or whatever. Maybe not even Beyonce, just Mariah Carey crowd. And the whatever it is. What do people enjoy? What do old people enjoy? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, like, exactly. Mariah Carey. I'm like, did I say that wrong? Is that another person I'm thinking about? No, it's Mariah Carey. So, the fact that he's, like, collaborating with a lot younger artists is strange. Because Addo's, like, for the Gen Zers. Addo's for the younger generation. She's literally, like, 20 or something. 21. Like, really young. Addo's, like, tiny baby. So stop spamming the chat! Hey, with a gun! Yeah, Adam's like 21. So I'm like, Snoop Dogg and Adam? I don't know, it's such a weird combination. If Snoop Dogg collabed with Mariah Carey, I feel like people wouldn't really bat much of an eye. Still, even though the genres are very different, their music genres are different. But this is the biggest reach I've ever seen. There's no way Ada was the same age as me. I've literally done nothing with my life yet. She's worked really hard. She's worked really hard. Even like she's such a baby when it comes to like even with me. Like I'm way older than Ado. But then I look at Ado, I'm like, I don't know, I respect her a lot. I'm very impressed. I'm a fan. Did the collab already happen? No. Not yet. It's coming out soon, I think. It's like a collab for a game, right? For a Ryuga Gotoku game? Like the Yakuza team? Focusing your local dealer at the supermarket's reasonable but also very weird at the same time. A bit. I was expecting Ado to be in her mid-20s. No. When Ado first became popular, she was like 17. She was basically a minor. And then eventually, like as, you know, of course she would age. But now she's like early 20. Man, what was I doing with my life? Me too. Me too. There's a short PV out. I actually haven't listened to it. I've been pretty busy the past few days. There's a lot I have to catch up on. I say glimpse and pieces, bits and pieces of everything everywhere, but not everything. These kids can't be this successful. If you work hard enough, maybe you can. I think Ado came in during a time when everybody was kind of stuck at home. And internet culture started going up. So it's like during those recessions, during those times when you take advantage of it, you take advantage of the creativity. They say that the best artworks and the best masterpieces came out of recession. Like if you look in history, like even tens, hundreds, not hundreds, maybe hundreds, like decades ago, all of the best pieces were created during a time of recession, during a time when people didn't have anything to do and people just wanted to consume. Either create or consume. You choose one or the other. I think when I was that age, I was out LARPing as anime characters. I'm thinking about what I was doing. What was I doing around that age? It's been so long. Let's see. I was doing something what normal people shouldn't be doing. Yeah, my high school days were not good. Can I post the link here? The Ado and Snoop Dogg Stranger Than Heaven thing? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Look at everything that exploded during COVID. Yeah, exactly that. Because people were not doing anything. They were at homes and they're like, I can't go out anymore. What the hell do I do? Either number one, start consuming a shit ton of media, or number two, I start making shit. I start tapping into my inner artist. Sometimes they end up making the best thing ever. And they're like, I'm bored. What if I keep making this thing every single day? College is a scam, depending. I'd say most of the time college is a scam, but like sometimes you need it. Sometimes school is good. You do learn quite a bit of stuff from attending college, from attending your classes. And I'd say it's just getting ready and prepared to be in the working class. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to work in projects with groups. You need 10 years of work experience for any entry-level position. I think that's why I dropped out. That's why I dropped out of my college. If you're in college for like a medical degree or something that's, you know, you need a license for, keep doing it. That license, that degree is going to be really important. And if you live in a country where it's competitive and it's kind of a requirement for it, keep doing it. Keep going. But if you're in North America, then there's the option to be like, yeah, maybe I don't need this degree. Because honestly, nobody really looks at the degree in North America. It's more like, do you have experience in the backing the portfolio for the work that you need to do? Do you have the social skills? That's one of the most important things. Do you have the social skills? Can you work in a team without me getting pissed off at you? Can you work with me without me getting annoyed? Like, do you know how to ask the right questions in the right time? Like, honestly, that's the most important part. Because I remember interviewing people for like my team. And like, even those people have all the correct credentials and stuff, it's honestly experience at an entry level for me. It's maybe you get filtered out by AI, but like at the time it was on a manual process. And so I didn't really care for experience because if I'm hiring a young person, they're very easily moldable. They're very easily trainable. I don't want to make this comparison, but sometimes younger kids are like pets. They're like little dogs. And you're like, do something and they'll just do it. They won't ask questions. It's really cute. They won't ask questions. You're like, and they do it so fast because they're very eager as well. Because it's like their first full-time job or whatever. Yeah, it's like doggy. They're like little doggies. And then they would come up to you and be like, hey, Ark, I finished this thing. Is there anything else I can do? And I'd be like, yeah, here, take all my work for me, please. They're really cute. They're really great. I love hiring younger people. And then they take feedback and criticism quite well as well because they know that they're green. They know that they don't have a lot of experience. And so we can be like, here, this is how you can improve on these aspects, and they'll be like, yeah, okay. It's a weird term to put them in. It's wrong how fitting it is, but it is. They're like little puppies. Like, I know it's a strange comparison at the same time. If I were to hire a person with more experience, there's a chance that we might butt heads because they're already used to being in the field for so long and they have their way of doing things. They already have their processes ingrained into their workflow. And so I always, for entry-level position, when I was hiring for them, like I always prefer like greenhorns. I always prefer people who like only worked in retail or people who just got out of school. They're just way easier to train. And then because they're eager, they work extra hard as well. Because they're like, this is my first job. I'm so excited. Tail wagging everything. But I don't know. I do think that if you were to, this is my advice for some people who are looking for entry-level positions. Go on LinkedIn. Okay, ignore all the job boards. Just go on LinkedIn. Look for any employee. Don't look for any person in the leadership position. I mean, you can if you want to. But look for any employee who's just like I call them like B workers. Like someone who's reporting to someone higher. Any like tech support person, any like an intern, like those people. Look for them, send them a message and be like, hey, I kind of want to apply to your company. Here's my resume. This is what I do. And that person's gonna not know what to do with your resume. Do you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna send that to either number one, their manager, or they're gonna send it to the recruiter. So you get that direct communication instead of relying on like AI filters and like job boards and whatever. If you send it to a recruiter, most likely they're just gonna ignore you. I mean, they might not, but like some might ignore you because they get so many applications every single day. But if that recruiter got an email from an internal employee saying that, oh, here's an email from an internal employee saying that they have a resume, they will probably look at that first before looking at their massive mountain of resumes that just came in that morning of. So it's a direct line of communication. It's honestly, it's way easier than going through job boards and like trying to fight the AI, trying to fight the robots, trying to fight everyone else in the competition and everyone else. I'm gonna try this next time. Yeah, do it. Do it. And if you So plus if they give you like an email that you can contact, it's good as well, because then you can make your email as enticing as possible. I heard of stories from other CEOs where or even recruiters where they would hire someone because they're like, oh, this is new. They didn't send me just a cover letter. They have a picture, they have a video introduction. It's like they make it very enticing. And they're like, I've never seen this before. I can tell this person's like really into the job. With an email, it's so much more customizable than like just a regular resume. Resume is just it's the ground. It's the expectations, like you can just raise the bar a little bit. Like a resume is just the bar, right? If you send a video, if you send like some pictures, a previous project that you've done, right? Go deep into it, but don't make it too long so it's like, you know, TLDR, too long, didn't read kind of thing. But like you can customize the email however you like. My first part-time job was a janitor. You know what? That's fair, because mine was like working in a diner, the food industry. I think those are pretty good first part-time jobs, just because it does give you some experience in working in the workforce. Even though you're not like actually part of the main team, you still get to see what goes on inside the company. Can I add a fragrance on the email? No. You can add little flower emojis if you want. I heard from like some people that they do like things that look less professional because it adds personality and charm to your character, but you have to do it in a way so it doesn't look obnoxious. It doesn't look, you know, like it's made by a child, but add your personality to it and make people like you. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Danish. They will still ask for your resume and justify your pay on it, so have one, but go an extra mile does help. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Hi, Deimos. Welcome in. They might just come out as be friends with someone already working there. That's true too. Honestly, that's the easiest way to get in. That's the easiest way. At the same time, you need to make sure that friend is, I wouldn't say trustworthy. That friend knows what they're doing. Because I remember I was talking to one of my friends when I first got laid off. The first thing I did was I went to all of my friends in our group chat, in every single one of the group chats that I had, and I just went, hey guys, I got laid off. Any positions? Anyone hired? And I got like referred by a few people, but I remember I remember the referral messages were just like, hey, hire Ark because she's the bomb. Or hey, hire Ark because I fuck with her. And I'm like, that's not that's not gonna make them hire me. And they would send me a screenshot and they're like, done. And I was like, that's not how you do it, guys. That's not how you do it, but sure. Not surprisingly, I didn't get any emails back, but whatever. It was still interesting experiences. Yeah, she was cool, trust me. Like, no experience mentioned, no credentials, like nothing. I think Ark is cool. The thing is, it's not. It's like an upcoming big tech company. Well, at least one of them was. Funny. Yeah, source. Trust me, bro. I'm gonna do a little bit more planting yen. Oh my god. No, before I was gonna do that, I said I was gonna... Remember like half an hour ago? Do you guys remember the thing that I said? The thing that I said I was gonna do? And I went on a tangent for maybe like 5 minutes about this. I was like, hey guys, look at my inventory. Look how shitty this looks. And I still haven't gotten to organizing anything. I got so distracted. So let's do that now. What do we have here? A mercenary tank top. Don't need that. I'm gonna put this away. Alright, in you go. Because we have so many of these pants. We have so many of these witch doctor jackets. Why are there so many? This isn't good. We're fishing, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're fishing. We have to make room in the inventory, and then we can fish, so that we have room for the fish. So, get rid of everything here. Don't need this camp tent. Hey, ugly. What? I can't get rid of that. Okay, you know what? Fine. It's okay. Alright. I think we're doing it. I think we have some room. This is enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spaces. Which means 6 different types. 6 different types of fish. Okay. Fishing it is. To be fair, the source will usually be trust me, bro, but at least tell them what you're good for and what position they think you could fill. I think that's a great idea, too. If only my friends did that. Whatever. I mean, the fact that I didn't get in means that you guys are stuck with me for a very long time. The reason why I've taken up streaming as a full-time job now is because I couldn't find another place to work at. I mean, I did. I was offered another position. But the reason why I didn't take it, for one of them, they were like, "Are we gonna pay you pennies? And we're also gonna make you go to the office. And I know it's gonna take you like 2 hours to get here every single day." And I was like, no. So I didn't take that first one. And then the second one was my manager, one of my old managers messaged me. And he was like, "By the way, Ark, there's a position here available for you. The pay is around the same. It's pretty good." And I was like, nah. I was like, I like streaming. At that point, I was already like a year into streaming. I've already streamed for a year. And you know when you take a slice, like eat a bite of a slice of the cake, you can't really go back. And that's what happened with me. I was like, I know I can get money and I can get job security and I will feel good about making money again, but at the same time, I'm so used to streaming. I've been streaming for this long already. And I kind of like staying at home. I like being a hermit. I like having no job. And so I'm here. And I can see, okay, so there are some pros for me being here is that, like, one of the things that I was terrible at my old job was speaking my thoughts. I was never good at articulating what I wanted to say. There were a lot of things I wanted to say, but I didn't know how to put into words. But with streaming, like streaming every single day for 3 hours, it made me way better at talking. Yeah, I'm an unemployed chud. That's what I am. So I don't think this is terrible. I'm still working on myself and my own skills. I'm still doing something. Okay, bro, we got work for you. The pay is less than it costs you to work for us. We expect you to take full responsibility of the department to work over 50 hours. You literally lose money doing it, but you get experience. It would pay you by exposure kind of thing. Yeah, basically that. Anyways, I was really stressed when I was working. in a corporation at a 9 to 5. I was really, really stressed. Because when you work in a big team, a lot of decisions are made by other people. There's a lot of things that you can't just go, yeah, if there's something you want to do, then I can just do it. No. That's not how it works. It has to go through several people before you get the A-OK. Or there are certain things that you're not allowed to say. There's a type of etiquette that you need to consider. And it's gotten to the point where I was like, it's a little too much for me. I think you hear the same complaints when it comes to VTubing. Or like corporate VTubing as well. That's what I've noticed. Is that there's a lot of similarities. Corporate VTubing is literally just working for a company. And I know how terrible that is. Because I've worked at companies before. But I think some people enjoy that. Some people like that life. Couldn't be me. Being unemployed and out of work is different. Yeah. I mean, it kind of is the same, but just a different way of looking at it. A different mentality. These restrictions are why I don't feel good watching corpos. I'm trying to think about, like, for me. I like watching corpos. I like watching corpos because they're able to work on bigger projects. Projects that a lot of indie VTubers can't do because they have the funding for it. They have the funding for it. They have the backing for it. So, for example, like, it's really, really difficult to do a full 3D concert with, you know, pretty lights and everything for you guys because that would cost me a shit ton of money. But if I was in corpo, people would be like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Here's like, I don't know, $3,000. Do whatever you want with this. And then plus, we're going to market everything for you. You don't have to do the marketing yourself. You don't have to promote anything yourself. All you got to do is just perform. You don't have to talk to artists and commission stuff because we can do it for you. That's why we have managers. That's why you have a manager. They'll do it for you. Problem with indie is that you're doing everything yourself, which does make things more difficult. You get a lot more responsibilities, but you also get a lot of freedom. So, like, no restrictions. Locked upper chest. So depending on what you want in your career, like the unemployment life could be for you, but like the employed life could be for you as well. Like depending on what your values are, depending on what your goals are. Right, time for another gadget time. Hello, Celeste. Good morning. Morning to you. I used to watch this corpo that went under. They never did marketing aside from the announcement of the debut. Oh. What's the point of a corpo then? Excuse me. Hello, new player. Welcome in. Oh, just your regular stuff. Just fang necklace. We got fiber, copper bar. That's boring. What does it mean by show text when facing? What? Don't show text. Show text. Show text. Don't show text. Is this how we find out that you can label chests? We don't need any of this. But whatever. Okay. Okay. This update added chest labels That's really helpful. You know what else we need? We also need chest colors, because right now they're all green. And who decided that, you know, the default chest color should be green? Shouldn't it be brown or something? Shouldn't it be brown? It's made of wood, is it not? I feel like green chests should be an upgraded version of the regular chest because they're green. It takes extra effort to paint it. There is no such thing as like bright green wood. Holy inventory, I know, right? I asked chat earlier, I'm like, is there... Look, it's a mess. There's so many things wrong with this. But then nobody really said anything. Lyra was like, it's perfectly fine. It's not fine. You can color chests? What? Bamboos are green? These are, but you know, the bamboo wood itself is not green. How do I color it? You empty your inventory, true. Like, where do I empty it on? Where does it go? Oh, this is sand. Whatever. Grass block. All the blocks go here. You think we're doing something? Cave guppy necklace. 5% dodge chance. Bang necklace. 3% critical hit chance. And plus 2 health on melee. I don't do melee. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here that I don't use. I don't need. Hi, Luffin. Wait, weren't you here earlier? Unless I'm slow. Huh? I'm not going crazy. I'm going crazy. Like, who needs this many swift feathers? I can only equip one. No? What? Okay, I am going crazy. I'm going insane. It's like there's multiple versions of you. It should be a crafting station for paints. Alright, let's see. Let's find out. Upgrade station? No, that one. A boat. Workbench. What? Hold on. I'm just curious. I've never seen a boat in this game before. 50 planks. Easier said than done. Got 26 here. You have planks elsewhere? Oh. Okay, we're gonna make some planks. To make some plank, you need wood. Oh, that's really loud, sorry. Hair on the blue, hello, welcome in. Just finished Stronghold Protocol with my friend and doing homework at the last minute. Stronghold Protocol, what is that? Good luck on your homework. Sounds difficult. Homework. I need to eat lunch. Is that a reference to something that's weird on the cruise? The way you said it makes me think that it's a reference. Go eat, girl. I will. I'm just kind of excited for my planks right now. I want to see what would happen if I make a boat, and what does a boat look like? Because I've never seen a boat before in this game. I don't know what that's about. Also, lunchtime for me. Yes. Food. Have a good lurk. I'm gonna switch screens. I'm just gonna exit this game. I'm getting a little famished. And then it's gonna go from famished to hangry. And you guys don't want to see me hangry. What? This one? Get rid of the border. And this is gonna make me lag a little bit. Hello. Hello, what do I call you guys? The Archivers. I think that's a really good community name. I know we joked about floppy disks, but I didn't actually mean it to be the community name. You guys can be the Archivers. We need I think we need an art tag too. This is something I sat down yesterday. And then while I was doing yoga, sat down, lied down, whatever it is. I was like, I think I have to start treating VTubing as if it's, you know, actual VTubing content. This is almost my second year here. This is almost my second year of VTubing, of streaming. And I'm not even treating VTubing properly as like an actual medium. Because I feel like I need to respect you guys more as my community. Not that I don't bully you guys at all. But I need to give you guys some stuff. Like, you guys don't have a reference sheet. You guys don't have a community mascot. You guys don't have tags. You guys don't have art tags. We had one and then forgot what it was. Because I got rid of it. Because I was like, there's no space in my bio. But I have to start treating this properly. We do have mascot. No, you don't. Don't lie. 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 Who the frick is Inchy? You made that shit up. You made that shit up. No. You guys need an actual proper mascot. I'm pretty sure half of you guys don't want a friggin' inchworm for a mascot. It's just a literal green dot on the screen. That is not a mascot. Like, you need something that can be drawn, something with a cooler design. Okay, fine, not to say that Inchy's design wasn't cool. Maybe you really like green worms, but that was all he was. That was all Inchy was. Inchy was just a green worm. Why an inchworm? I remember there was one stream, like very early, when I first started streaming. Maybe the first month of me streaming, and I was like, "Hey guys, look how cute an inchworm is!" And then he showed up on stream, and everybody fell in love with the inchworm, and then we named it Inchy. And then I was like, "Okay, guys, you gotta stop talking about Inchy now. It's over. We're done. We're done with Inchy." But then people got attached. People fell in love and they got attached. But Inchy's gone, guys. It's been more than a year. It's been more than a year since Inchy's been here. Rip Inchy. Yeah, he's dead. I told everyone I ate him. He's been digested through my intestines, out my butthole, into the toilet, into the sewers. He's gone. He's gone. What does Inchy look like? Just an inchworm. It's like a real life photo of an inchworm. That's what Inchy was. And I refuse to make that an actual worm into a mascot. It just doesn't, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, guys. I knew Ark was a bird. The what? I guess I have wings. Never saw him bring him back? No. The only person who remembers the inchworm is Knight with a gun. He will be back. No, he won't. Nobody. Okay, maybe Minami. Maybe Minami or Chinami will remember him. But that's it. It's just you two right now. Everyone, the OG regulars are not here. There's nobody else remembers him because nobody else was here. Understand? Yeah, there we go. Chinami remembers. So yeah, I'm gonna promise you guys stuff, okay? Like, keep me accountable for this. You don't have to. I will keep myself accountable because this is my responsibility. I'm gonna give you guys a mascot. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an art tag. Okay? In a month's time, on my birthday. Remember when you guys are like, "What are you doing your birthday Ark?" I want to give you guys a lot of stuff. I want to reveal a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try my best, use my time efficiently, and give you guys some really cool stuff. So expect it, okay? And if I don't want to let you guys down, I'm saying that right now. I'm saying all of this right now. I don't want to keep it a surprise because if I were to be like, yeah, I didn't tell them, so it's okay if I don't deliver. No, I want to deliver, which is why I'm telling you guys right now that this is what I'm gonna do, okay? And if possible, a new model, if possible, and that's something I want to prioritize as well. A 2.0 Ark. It will probably look the same, just the rendering might be a little bit better. The I will still have the same face, so it's not gonna be, you're not gonna be like, oh, surprise, you know, Ark looks completely different now. There's a different face on me. No, my face is gonna remain the same. You guys are used to this. You guys are used to seeing this. You guys are used to seeing me looking like this, so that's gonna remain the same. Just maybe some added stuff, better rendered hair, right? More different hairstyles. Maybe some upgrades, slight upgrades. That's gonna be a 2.0. The rebrand is not a rebrand, it's just a revamp. Bald Ark, maybe. You are just a floating head. I am. And I think the 2.0 might just be a floating head as well. Just with maybe some cooler earrings, maybe some cooler accessories, maybe some booba upgrade, maybe a booba upgrade. Hope it's a dreamier Ark. Are you saying that the dreaminess is not good enough for you? You want something more? How many hairstyles will you have? I'm gonna add one more, I think. I heard requests. I hear you guys when you say Ark. Yeah, I want to see Ark with long hair. That could be a thing. I'm not very fond of my bob cut right now. I think there's a lot of layering issues with it. There's a lot of coloring issues with it, and I think my art has improved over time. And so I want to upgrade that hairstyle. It will still be a bob cut. I will still have a bob cut. I will also have long hair. I will also have short hair. I want to switch between all three of them. But the rendering and the art style would be better. It would be more up to my current standard of, you know, my own art. Like, are we gonna have a Gatling gun from the boob upgrade? No. What? Where did you get that from? Long hair Ark will be a nuke. Are you sure? I kind of like short hair. It's more me. I think I hear a lot of people say. Aren't you guys already used to long hair VTubers? There's so many like other VTubers with long hair. Every single VTuber has like long hair for maybe except like 2 of them. There's probably 2 or 3 VTubers with short hair, and I'm one of them. Right? But it would just be like a thing that I want to be able to customize every so often. Where maybe one day, rare day, if I get bored of short hair, I'd just be like, alright, it's long hair time just for a single day. Is the hair it's gonna move with the blow of the wind? It's gonna be, yes, that's how hair works. Yes. Short hair on top. Do you guys like this short or do you guys like the bob cut short? I heard both. I prefer shorter one than long hair. Ew. It's more me too, just because like I've always had short hair through my entire life. Both nods, both. I just see the memes now. Okay. Well, it is my lunchtime. I'm gonna go raid into someone. Who's streaming now? Go take a look at my following list. Go right into... Rem is playing Pokemon. Let's go right into Rem. Finishing the Pokédex is what he's saying. Okay, have fun with the... What are the tags for this? Always something like femboy, catboy, I don't know, bottom. He hates it when I call him a bottom, so he's a bottom now. Alright. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Enjoy Pokemon. If not, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with Stardew Valley. So it's gonna be the same as Saturday. Every Tuesday, gonna be Stardew Valley. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be just chatting. It's just gonna be like me talking to you guys, like the same as what I did today, and just kind of playing the game, but not really, because I get so distracted by by whatever we were talking about all the time. All right, enjoy. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.